Would you rather be single or in a relationship?
I mean, I just got out of a relationship. My heart's in a blender, so I think I want to be single right now. Just get over it. At the end of the day, it all comes down to communication. If you want to be in a relationship, you have to do what you can to make it as healthy as possible.
So how's your relationship going?
Going very well. I have been with my boyfriend for 6 years now.
Do you sometimes wish you were single?
No.
I'd rather be single because if you really think about it, a lot of relationships in this generation is kind of fucked up.
How so?
There's trust issues, there's toxic relationships, there's abusive relationships because some people think that hurting someone is good for their own benefit.
Calvin Powell.
Would you rather be in a relationship or single?
Like just in general or like right now?
General, right now. Your choice.
I mean, being single is cool and all, but I wouldn't mind being in a relationship.
Why would you want to be in a relationship right now?
I mean, I've never been in one before, and I feel like it would just be something that would be really, really good to experience, you know? Especially because I feel like now, I mean, I've learned a lot from others people's relationships, and a lot of advice that I've gotten from, like people like my friends and my family. So I feel like now I do know like what type of partner I want and everything like that. So I feel like I could be ready for it.
Would you rather be single or in a relationship?
Single. I don't gotta worry about him cheating. I don't have to worry about him not liking that I go out. I get to be free.
In a relationship? I mean, I guess no one wants to be alone, so,
I prefer to be single. For me, it feels like I don't have to be like scared that I'm doing something wrong or I'm like not putting as much effort in with somebody as they are with me. It just gets me a little bit worried. But if I ever was in a relationship, then I feel like I would be good, but I just prefer to be with myself right now.
I think it depends on my mental state. I'm currently in a relationship, but I was single by choice for about a year and a half because I had a really traumatic situation happen to me in another relationship, and I decided that I wasn't emotionally able to handle a relationship. So it really just depends on where I am as a person in my life.
Okay. And what's most satisfying about the relationship you in now?
It just feels very comfortable. It feels like a warm hug whenever we're together.
I'm single right now. I like being single. It's like more freedom. Like I feel like in a relationship you gotta do a lot of work. You gotta listen to their problems and you gotta buy them stuff and take them on dates and shit. And I'm not with that. Yeah.
I am in a relationship. I've been in a relationship for a year and some change now, right? And me and my girlfriend have the understanding that it's like I'm not spending all my money on her. Obviously, I do set aside some money for her, and I spend my money accordingly. So if I'm hanging out with her, I'll get her some flowers or we'll go on dates and stuff, and I'll pay it, right? But yeah, I think they both have pros and cons.
Now I am in a relationship, and I'm really, really happy in the relationship I'm in. But similar to her, I was single for a year because it also just felt really good to just figure things out and be alone. I wasn't really trying to get to know people. I was just kind of I'm just going to do what I want to do. But I think it depends on the phase of my life. But I am really happy in the relationship.
I've been single for a little bit. I'm in a relationship now, and it's I like it, but at the same time, I feel like I don't have that much money anymore because I'm spending it all on them.
So now you got to pay for two.
Yeah, basically. But it's I'm happy that I can share that happiness with someone, and not only by myself. Okay.
now, I'm preferring to stay single because, I haven't evolutionized to where I want to be in life, and I feel like that affected my last relationship. And it affects me mostly as a person and as a woman. I don't feel like I have stepped into my greatness. And I feel like when you are in a relationship, most people expect that from you. And it's like you guys are like chewing each other off if you guys aren't in your greatness. So I have to stay on my own path right now. And, if that's what life is giving me, I'm going to just take it.
I prefer to be myself.
Okay.
Whatever happens, but it doesn't define me.
I'm Max.
Robbie.
Hi, Max and Robbie. Do you prefer to be single or in a relationship?
Well, I'm currently in a relationship, but
okay.
So I do prefer being in a relationship, but when I'm single, I try to make a point not to focus on it too much because it's important to not always be actively seeking a relationship, to be okay with just being by yourself and living for yourself.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And how about you?
Well, I think I've always considered myself a romantic person, even when I haven't been necessarily successful at that. But I'm very happy with what I have now.
Okay. And may I ask how long y'all been dating?
7 months.
Yeah, 7 months, almost 8.
What about the relationship has been the most satisfying?
I guess just having someone to count on, to like let you feel seen, like a way to just let down your guard, I guess, around someone, which is a nice change.
Yes.
Definitely being able to be your true self, just like not being afraid to show your true self because you have someone that loves you for who you are and not for who you pretend to be. When you go out into the world and you have to pretend to be like everybody else, and when we're together, we just get to be real, and it's probably the most comfortable thing when you just get to be yourself and you get to be loved for who you are.